without concentrating on
yeah,
the game.
at all, right? So it's not something you even choke anymore. It's just like free.
Yeah.
Interesting strike.
Something
Pretty Dave-esque. Dave likes FD a lot in every matchup. They've kind of picked my Falco to FD as Falcon. One time when he played Falco for a set, it was character lock. So I don't know.
He likes
FD, yeah. I think
sometimes that's more important than
sometimes.
Than matchup.
But we're starting to get better at the game, as you can see. Yeah, people can press A now, and some of them are really good at it.
Actually, Dekar. That
was a good handoff.
Dekar hates wobbling.
Yeah, Dekar used to run tournaments with wobbling ban.
So, but at the same time, he doesn't strike me as the sort of person who gets on tilt from anything.
Oh yeah, I think he just thinks it's. I don't even think he thinks it's broken. He just thinks it's dumb.
Yeah, just doesn't think it's an enjoyable part of the game.
Yeah. Which is fair. Nice up tilt. Wave dash up tilt with
really strong.
Yeah.
So that's 3 on the taunt counter? 4, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 now. And then some floaties are so good to get your taunt counter up, like especially Samus. You taunt like 50 times, waiting for her to bomb jump a bunch. You build up so much dominance by the time she gets back to the stage that it's like you've taken all her stocks. This is actually a really interesting set. Like,
nice call out on the jump there.
Calls out the jump hard.
Ices are really good at that because you're so afraid of being on the ground against them.
And they have a very active move. They can use the move early, so no matter what, like some people jump and they just jump, and you call them out, you hit them with the back at the top. But there's characters like Sheik might full hop and just neutralize straight away. You try and call out their jump with the back, and you just get hit by a neutral and they land and grab you.
Yeah.
The activity on Ice Climber's up air was really helpful there to cover everything once they jumped. Ooh. Just some well-placed.
Nice edge guard there. So that's 6 on the taunt counter. So what I'd be interested to see from Wibbles actually, last time I spoke to him, which was I think BAM, he was telling me about a mix-up he uses when he gets a grab near the edge and a handoff, rather than wobbling.
Yeah.
He waits until they start mashing, because once they start mashing, they burn their meteor window, and then he does a handoff into down air, and it's impossible to escape.
But you could just wobble.
You could just wobble, right? But
do you think it would impress Dave more?
I think it would impress Dave more.
I feel like that's the choice that's harder and would also put them less on tilt. I'm interested to see like if any reads, like long-term really big reads happen over this point. Dave keeps like landing directly behind Wibbles. I'd like to see Wibbles like...
Yeah, what can Ices do to respond to that?
Drop shield, turn around, grab.
Does that work?
Yeah, when you just land behind Ices with an aerial that doesn't hit them, like barely misses them. I think so, yeah.
I see.
Yeah, because they're doing a fair bit, that's all. Ooh.
Nice meteor cancel.
That was a pretty tight one. It's free? Yeah, that's free.
Come on, let's go!
Let's go, Goat!
So Dekar, a player that gets a huge amount off the crowd.
Yeah, asking for a bit of an energy boost.
Oh, this could be dangerous. Good drift, though.
Wow. I really like everything that just happened there. Like, those downers would have hit if Wibbles, like, did the normal wave dash he does at that point.
Huge amount of pressure with that. That shield was almost broken.
I almost think Wibbles should have... Well, I guess I think he didn't mind Nana dying there because he knew that he would get an edge guard set up.
It's a trade-off, right?
Yeah. I was going to say he could have thrown a lot faster and saved Nana. But I think he knew that his... I think he used back throw. I don't know I see his other throws very well, other than down throw. Yeah, I think he back threw him and just knew that he would get an edge guard set up and was confident in it based on the percent, so... Good play. Oh man, up tilt.
Yeah, wave dash up tilt.
Nice. Yoshi's a really interesting choice as well for Falcon, I feel. I don't know if... Yeah.
You don't think it's a good stage pick for him?
I'm not really sure. I don't know much about like the stages in this matchup. I find it hard to think about. What do you think's good? Because Falcon usually likes the larger stages, right? So he can move around
he likes the room.
And I feel like even Ices can make Falcon feel claustrophobic on this stage.
Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, I agree with you. I would have thought he would have gone for a larger stage like Dreamland.
The thing is, it is easier to kill Nana on this stage because you can hit like one move from almost the center and then follow it up. Like
Yeah,
I think this stage, I think
like
this is
that,
probably
basically.
generally IC's worst stage in my opinion. So that might be more important than Falcon right now. Ooh. And yeah, so Wibbles just reacts to that.
Yeah, I was
he
about
just
to
held
say.
shield. Yeah, it wasn't.
Do you know how effective Wibbles is at reaction tech chase type stuff?
He's pretty decent at it.
Because if you can set up the reaction tech chase with ice climbers, I mean that's an amazing kill option. Basically, you guarantee yourself.
For sure. He's really good at it. Because you kind of need to be good at it for Soko.
Yeah.
Trying to win with like down throw, down smash reads and whatnot. But I don't believe the reaction tech chase is legit, right? You can't cover every option. You have to kind of
With ices or in general?
with ICs. I think
Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with ices to know.
I think they have to kind of make a hard read at some point. They can cover more than one option.
It might not be legit off the throw, but the previous grab he got, he like did a reaction off of just a tech option.
Yeah, but he held shield, and Dave like tech rolled left, so he just waved that shadow shield. Dave could have tech on the spot and it wouldn't have been reactable. It would have needed to have been red from a shield position. Oh, interesting.
The stage
I don't know if it could have
like it's
been
working.
Yeah, it does. I think it is a decent pick. I mean, Nana's dead, right? So there it is.
Yeah. So he's looking in a fairly solid position at the moment.
It's pretty important that he ends this stock before
Soko gets too much mileage.
Yeah, like he'd want to kill Soko next hit.
So again, approaching with the wave dash up tilt.
It's really hard to account for. You can't just kind of bypass it. You have to not go through that space because it's active moves. Ooh,
Taunt counter up the charts now. No longer being countered.
yeah. Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
like
looks
when players
dangerous.
just fall off the platform and grab the edge. We didn't used to do that. People are onto it now.
Oh really?
We got a bit of a Randall. Yeah, I feel like I only like 2000 into 2014 onwards noticed most people like going towards the ledge instead of being idiots trying to recover somehow. Like that sweet spot with their recovery, but I mean just like trying to DI straight into the ledge before they even get set off. Yeah, I don't think people.
Oh, this is looking really dangerous now.
Just like that.
In what way do you have to smash DI to avoid the down throw?
I'm not sure if you can. I don't think you can escape it with fast falls. Just set knockback.
I'm sure that the Spaceys can definitely escape it, so Falcon must be able to as well. Spaceys can smash DI, but I'm not sure which
They can
direction.
smash the eyes.
We don't have an ICs to play against.
What do you
Oh, we
do?
got
Do you
Dekar.
like shine before you hit the ground or something? How do you know?
I think you actually it'd be good if we had SD here. SD. I think I'm pretty sure like with the floaty you
Man.
SDI up, with fast ballers you SDI to
Randall
the
with the
side.
save. Dave getting F smashed really early.
Randall,
just brutal DI and going straight.
Randall's a known ally of Dekar actually.
Yeah, Dave has even just recently in the last month won a lot of games because of Randall. Pretty good. Pretty good relationship.
So this is losers bracket, meaning this is
yeah.
potentially Dekar's last game.
Potentially, or the start of something beautiful that'll go many sets into the future. I wonder if he should have tried Peach.
How many wobbles has Wibbles gotten this set? It's actually not
It's like
that many.
3. I feel like it was 3. I don't know.
Because what I want to highlight is that this is not the result of a player choosing someone based on wobbles. He's a
Sure.
legitimately good player.
Yeah, Wibbles is very good in his own right. But you have to admit that fear of the wobble itself
It makes you play
is quite
different.
scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
And people being scared to hit 2 shields as well. Even though Falcon totally can, has ways of doing that. It's still scary. And Melee's a game with a lot of fear in it. There's a lot of fear in Melee.
You can't play with fear.
Yeah.
You play with fear.
Melee
you
is a
lose.
lot scarier than any survival horror I've ever played. And that can mean a lot, just like the way that changes your decisions. Ooh.
Oh, dangerous.
And holding shield after that, like I think he tried to tech and held down shield. I'm not really sure, but not being
he gets
familiar
out
with the
of the
knockback there is the main thing that cost Dave 75%.
Lucky to get out of it, to be honest.
Dave doesn't hate Nana enough. I think Dave's afraid to hit women or something like that. He could have just
Good guy, Dave.
hit Nana at the edge there. Ooh. See? Like,
Yeah, it doesn't, not going for Nana.
yeah,
He can.
because Popo's, the first thing Popo's going to do is like, hit you with like the whiff hit of up air there. It's not going to go into anything really unsafe, and you're still going to definitely get the hit before he is able to punish you for hitting Nana.
Yeah.
So, so whenever Nana's really high in the air, see that?
Potentially tournament stock for Dave, but he is going ham at the moment.
He's going pretty ham.
And looking like he's in a good position to at least take it to another game.
Nice. Such patience.
Avoids
That's such an important thing on last stock, man. Such an important thing on last stock. I feel like when a play coming from behind, right, starts. I've seen this several times today, so I'm really feeling like it's worth mentioning. When the player's coming back, they've brought back like maybe they were stock deficit, maybe they were 2 stock deficit, but they've gotten it to the last stock. And they're about to end something. They try and play fast, right? So
Yeah.
you hit like a up air with Peach, or you get a grab with Fox. You try and follow it up and just end it. Like, people try and play fast, they try and get more hits in,
Yeah.
and they try and stay on top of you because they've gotten momentum over the last 2 things if they've held that stock for so long. But they're also still scared. And you can capitalize on that against other people. I was playing Fest, and I was bringing it back as Jigglypuff, and I was like 3 stock down, and I brought it to last stock. I went for 2 back airs and hit him off stage, and he just hard called me out for doing the next fastest possible back air.
Yeah.
And he just down aired me and I died. He just like used the down air as I was moving into him off stage.
Yeah. Back to the match though.
Yeah.
Dekar
switched
pulling out
to
the
pitch. The reason that was relevant though is Dave went really fast last game and then didn't jump straight into it.
And then had patience.
Yeah, then had patience. And
it won him the
Wibbles
game.
tried to call him out on, he's going to play fast.
Yeah.
And didn't win for exactly that reason. Alright, so
But if you're Wibbles, right, you want to make that call every day because
you're Sopo and you're at the percent deficit.
Yeah.
Maybe in a different situation. Maybe if you had a bit more stock percent to play with.
yeah. Nana
I don't know if F smash.
juking there.
Yeah. The funny thing about Dave's Peach is he never like float neutralize like on the ground, like just jump neutralize. Like, you know how you F smash then.
Yeah.
You can basically use
he
neutralize.
can neutralize.
Yeah.
So the washing machine comes out.
I don't know how much percent Nana is on right now. That last down smash there was almost a taunt. I'm gonna add that to the
You're gonna add that to the taunt
unforeseen taunt counter. That
I think
doesn't
it's like
even have a number
12,
anymore.
15 at the moment.
It's a pretty wide range.
Alright. When in doubt,
This is
take
very
the washing
different.
machine out.
It's very different to how I usually see Peach play against Isis.
Dekar giving the thumbs down to the crowd.
Oh wow,
Drops the wobble though. That's surprising.
that is surprising. He said he has been using it a bit less.
right.
like
He's trying to practice other aspects of the game.
Feeling a little rusty with it when he tried recently, but not today. Like, he didn't say he was feeling bad today, but he said I think like a recent monthly or something he wasn't wobbling well.
So Dekar taking a big breath.
This is a pretty hard Sopo one. Like, there's some Sopo
Yeah, this is
matchups
tough.
where Sopo is pretty scary, like against Puff. Peach is not one of those.
Ooh, I liked the attempt to punish the totally unsafe down smash on you.
Yeah, the taunt down smash, the half taunt, half down smash.
If Dave keeps doing that, actually, he could lose again.
Oh yeah, for sure. But what he's going to do is, what in his brain is like, yeah, I'll probably get to as high a percent as possible and still somehow win because I'm the GOAT. And
It does a lot to have confidence.
yeah. Oh wait, did a shot.
He did a neutral.
But he didn't float it, so it still doesn't count. I want to see a neutral air and then just float into the ground. Like it's a smash move, just stationary. Yeah, close enough.
That should be it.
Close enough. So that's 2-2.
And Dekar winding the crowd up.
I wonder if Wibbles is going to pick a stage to bring out the Falcon or bring out the Peach. I think the Peach was conceivably better.
What stage would you pick to bring out the Falcon? Pokemon?
Yeah, probably Pokemon is last. Good start. That's basically the only way you can get the lead in the very first millisecond of the game, is with the D-pad input on it. Other moves take longer to like hit.
It's clearly the fastest way to establish
The
knowledge.
disrespect from Taunt occurs on frame 1. It comes out on frame 1.
Comes out before the active frames are torn. So Dekar with a really good start here.
Yeah, I hope he keeps killing Nana. I feel like in other games, despite playing very well, has neglected to kill Nana in
That's hurt him, I
situations.
think, right?
Huh?
That's hurt him a lot.
Yeah, it's hurt him in some of the early games, for sure. Nana's actually really easy to kill. Sometimes, even when you know you should kill Nana...
Well, I want to point out there,
Yeah?
he sees Dekar landing from the up B, and he knows he's going to buffer roll to center stage. Like, he totally read that.
Yeah. It's game 5 and those kinds of things will come out, yeah. Dave does actually have some habits that are kind of like misleading to his, like, how good he is kind of thing, because I feel like they're kind of basic and basic habits, like roll in, right?
Yeah.
He does that probably the most out of anyone still in the bracket. But of course, what it comes down to is when you start getting red, are you ready to hit them with the hard call out, mix up?
Yeah, are you ready to change it up?
Yeah. And the thing is, Dave actually is. It's almost, he's probably it's probably a large conditioning thing.
Yeah.
Like to do bad rolls and then.
I'm surprised he didn't get the punish on that.
That edge.
shield.
Ooh. That's gotta really hurt.
That was a pretty big opportunity that Dekar let go.
Yeah.
And now Sopo adding on the damage. 20% counts.
Man, I actually, despite everything about like talking about the IC's matchup literally and how once you realize how easy it is to kill Nana, you realize how good it is to try and kill her first before Popo.
Yeah.
I kind of want to never kill Wibbles Popo. I've seen it just like do more than its fair share of the work so many times.
It certainly does work, yeah.
I'm pretty scared of it, to be honest. I'm always anxious when Wibbles has Sopo out.
Alright, this is...
Yeah, I knew he was going to get... Yeah, you should have known that the reverse hitbox was going to happen. Gotta pay more attention to the geometry.
So, tournament stop for Dekar.
Did you see how Dave died that last stock there too? Just kind of stood still until...
Was that jump gone? It was gone.
Yeah, it was gone, but...
Popo with the tech chasing?
Yeah, I think he could have got that down smash. That was just misspaced or mistimed. He did get the read on the second spot as well. But I think he was a bit scared to do it too early. He didn't want to change. Sometimes it's very hard because you don't want him to change what they're going to do.
Yeah.
So you want to start moving forwards as late as possible. But sometimes you miss that and you actually move forward later than you need to for them to not react to you moving. And you just miss the punish.
Yeah.
Do down smash on shield.
This is
nice,
looking like Wibbles is kind of running away with this now, getting the extra change.
This is pretty close.
I mean, it's
apart from the fact that I'm always anxious when Sopo's on the stage because this stuff happening.
I mean, he's done mad amounts of work with this Sopo on this last stock, though. I'd say he's in a really good position. Yeah,
he is definitely winning this game. Dave has more work to do than. At this point, Wibbles could suicide and land a back air, and that's the very minimum. That's what he needs to do. I don't know if a solo back
knee guaranteed on.
I do not. At some distance, yeah, I don't know which one else.
So this is the sort of opportunity where a player like Dekar shines.
Yeah. This is.
Well, that was so dangerous looking.
That is not. It's not a very nice trick.
That looks like it could be over.
Saved him.
Dekar not happy. Well played to Wibbles though.
That's not how I wanted to see it end. The trade there was really unfortunate because did you feel in those two down airs? The down air hit, did an air dodge that didn't get punished, and did another down air that did hit, but also traded.
Yeah.
Were all really good kind of decisions, and you could see Wibbles getting scared into shield. Wibbles clutched that down smash and it traded, but you could kind of feel the goat charging and coming out in those two down airs.
Attempting to activate.
Yeah, it was like pulling the jump start on like a chainsaw, but just like you can't get it to light. It's just not lighting.
Big props to Wibbles though, standing up to that sort of mental pressure.
Yeah.
Not cracking
definitely.
himself.
Well, Wibbles is a kind of chill dude. He's kind of got the mentality where he naturally doesn't subject himself to more pain than he needs to. Like we have players that kind of think about the game in a way that like they're more likely to go on tilt. Just from the way they approach it, like how much heart they put in sometimes, or how much they care about results like on the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like Wibbles is really chill with every result that he gets, even keeping it humble kind of thing. So
That's a great attitude to have from our
for
top
sure,
players,
for sure.
actually.
That would have definitely helped them in the first 2 games a lot as well going into it. That said, game 5, that doesn't matter. Like it's always game 5. There's always a bit of a different vibe to the match.
Yeah.
Especially in losers bracket of a major or pseudo major.
So the pot bonus is $1,000.
$1,000
on top of what? 2 to 300.
64.
64
You're a teacher,
entrance.
dude, so you should do the maths.
What was the entry fee?
$5.
Legal studies teacher, not a maths teacher. I was writing exam times on the board. I was sitting a SAC, and I calculated it really badly wrong. And one of the students in the front row looked at me and was like, "It's a good thing you teach me legal studies and not maths because you fucked it up."
What were you doing it for? Like when were you?
It was for they're just sitting a SAC in class,
Oh right.
and I was just writing like, you've got
Oh,
you got 70 minutes, whatever.
Right, you were doing it for exam.
Yeah.
Were you doing it for your class?
Yeah.
What? So it's like 320, 64 times 5.
64 times 5. Let's get the
And
calculator
then
there.
60% of that is.
I'm too tired to
Number?
calculate something. Oh, I opened my
I hope
clock
it's
out.
really frustrating for everyone in our chat that we can't work out what the pot is.